This is called Picture Window. A look in someone's eye, a throat brutally gouged, voice silenced, a mother praying on top of a hot dog, a dead child with a lollipop in hand, candle lit underneath palm, flesh ready to burn. The vision, the cut, the freedom inside pain, the flame, life and death, being human, everything sandwiched in between. No strength yet, an overpowering will to survive, all things perfect and larger than life. Shit never looking so good as when wrapped in mink. Collector of rot and filth laced thick crust, sweet. E.T.C. To capture time is desire, my emotions and the need to express them unstoppable. Deliberated chaos in order to symbolically tell a story, continuous dissection. Collage art is a perfect way to express this other reality for me. Everything has potential to become metaphor for something else. Nothing is important without its diametric counterpart. What is enough? When is too far? Where am I going? Does it matter? Heavy loads, disappointments, and personal failures lay scattered behind me. Though it isn't enjoyable to revive old war wounds, I want to continue moving forward and telling my story. I don't know why. Journeys never possess a solid structure to allow for anything other than creativity to relate its worth. Selective perception. The how will I tell this story is something altogether different. In creativity, there is more freedom to go balls out insane with frustrations of being alive. Visually admitting I'm an asshole creep with murder occasionally running through my veins is not always as easy to do. But I do it anyway, and with all due respect to the original artists and models. The ones whose intellectual property I'm incorporating, borrowing, and stealing from in order that I may reveal this socially unacceptable fact about how I'm feeling. It needs to come out. Recalling past times when I was unwilling to see myself as part of the equation, all these moments where I'm according to questionable standard not at my best, and for whatever that's worth. Being completely honest about moving onward through the lesson is more difficult than I could have initially imagined. My instinctive tendencies are to lie about what is important to me for purely cosmetic purposes. My reasons being that we as a world prefer being lied to, and that's entertainment, folks. Does backflip, runs on all fours. I'm looking for my description of the word truth. I lose myself in what okay means. Regardless of depth or lack thereof, I battle the idea that this word even exists in the other reality, the place I prefer. Everything is in question to be used. Wretchedly beautiful, irresistibly grotesque, lustfully decaying, humorously sobbing, kindly raging. Self-examination, resistance towards growth, visually tearing the fuck out of everything around me. Screaming, crying, and eventual surrender to the envoy within. Metaphorically walking naked and alone. Being both mad creator and logical specimen. Figuring out what the hell is going on. Making my choice, yes or no. Meaning it. Always keeping in mind wrong doesn't exist but for intent. Every memory held together with stitches and tape. Rebuilding myself through the shapes and colors of our world. Placing myself back into society despite remaining so far beyond the temporary shelter of a glass ceiling.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
This is the day which down from the void abyssum at the earthborn fell.
A cult is simply a small version of what in larger extent becomes the sacred holy cow. Christianity was a cult. One time there were 12 kind of hippie fishermen following Christ. Was it a cult then? Rome.
Well, she's back with her old boyfriend. He don't challenge her, he don't contend with her.
Our critique began as all critiques began, with doubt. Doubt became our narrative. Ours was a quest for a new story, our own. And we grasped toward this new history driven by the suspicion that ordinary language could be coded. Our past appeared frozen in the distance.
Unbearable fancy as I was walking among the fires of hell, delighted with the enjoyment of genius, which swayed no look like torment and insanity. I collected some of their proverbs, thinking that as the sayings used in a nation mark its character, so the proverbs of hell show the nature of infernal wisdom better than any description of buildings or garments. When I came home, on the abyss of the five senses, where a flat-sided steep frowns over the present world, I saw a mighty devil folded in black clouds, hovering on the sides of the rock, with corroding he wrote the following sentence now purchased by the mindsmen, and read by them on earth. How do you know that every bird that cuts the airy way is an immense world of delight, close by your senses 5. Proverbs of hell, in seed-time hurry, in harvest peach, in winter enjoy. Drive your cart and your plow over the bones of the dead, the road of each that leads to the palace of wisdom. Prudence in the rich every old maid courted by incapacity. People desire but acts not, breeds pestilence. The sad word forgives the proud. Kept him in the river who loves water. A fool sees not the same tree that a wise man sees. He whose face gives no light shall never become a star.